Hello everybody, my name is James, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about more details of Red Bull's communication with the FIA ahead of the new technical directives being sent out ahead of the Imola Grand Prix. If you enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. Also make sure to follow me on X at James's Pit Lane, I'll leave a link in the description, but let's jump straight into the video. So I thought I'd start off by talking about McLaren's new livery for the Monaco Grand Prix. Now the team have a habit of introducing a one-off special livery for Monaco in recent years. Like in 2023, the team ran a special Triple Crown livery to mark its history of success at the Monaco Grand Prix, the Indianapolis 500 and the 24 Hours of Le Mans. And last year McLaren ran a special yellow, green and blue colour scheme in tribute to Ayrton Senna. And now this year McLaren have confirmed that its MCL39 will appear in a special livery intended as a tribute to the M7A, the car with which team founder Bruce McLaren collected the first team's win at the Belgian Grand Prix in 1968. Now the new design looks similar to that of the current livery on the McLaren, but I think the design tweaks look quite nice, and as part of the livery change, Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris will be wearing different overalls. But let's move on to the technical directives that were sent out by the FIA ahead of the Imola Grand Prix. Now, among them was one involving wheel bodywork in relation to tyre cooling, but this was not one that stipulated any change in interpretation of the regulations. And instead, this was just the publishing of correspondence between Red Bull and the FIA technical department about ideas on tyre cooling. Now, as we know, tyre cooling and tyre management is an area that McLaren have excelled at in 2025. It's one of the reasons they've been so dominant this year. And the race says it has seen a copy of this technical directive, which includes a host of questions from Red Bull about design ideas and procedures relating to tyre cooling, plus some responses from the FIA and what it thinks is allowed and is not allowed. Now, several ideas were dismissed because the FIA would consider the design illegal, because it would be considered liquid cooling of the brakes. And the race say that among those ideas was having a reservoir of cooling fluid that would be held within the wheel bodywork, which could then be deployed to help with cooling. The fluid could then be transferred to a wheel bodywork duct via a pipe, with the feed generated by vehicle acceleration through momentum. And the race say that another idea is fluid hidden in mechanical components, and the publication go on to say this idea is similar to the concept of having a reservoir for cooling fluid within the wheels, except this time it would not be a standalone element. Instead, the fluid would be stored within a component defined as being associated with mechanical functioning of the car before being transferred to the wheel bodywork to help with cooling. And this one was also ruled out by the FIA on the same grounds as before, but one of the more intriguing ones, in my opinion, is to do with the driver's drinks bottle. As we know, this is what drivers use during a Grand Prix to drink from. The race say the idea would be that the drink system fluid would be piped to pass directly into the airstream within the wheel bodywork to help influence cooling. An alternative idea would be for the liquid to be piped to the driver through the wheel bodywork, but then leak in through the incidental porosity. This leakage could either go direct into the airstream or onto mechanical components, with the aim of further enhancing the cooling effect. And the FIA's response was that irrespective of whether the liquid is stored within the wheel bodywork or is sent there, it would still be considered liquid cooling of the brakes, and so would contravene Article 11.5. So the correspondence does show some interesting design ideas put forward by Red Bull as ways that could potentially help with managing tyre temperatures. But the race say that there was also a separate suggestion of using what is known as a Peltier device. Basically, these are solid-state thermoelectric modules that can be used to heat something up or cool it down. So basically, the idea would be to not use liquid at all and instead use thermoelectric cooling. And the race say that the FIA's response to this was, "We believe that the use of Peltier devices for cooling in this area is not covered by the technical regulations, but would not consider it favourably and would seek to specifically exclude it for 26. So an interesting response there, because the wording does not expressly forbid the use of that practice right now. And it's quite clear that Red Bull are really chasing answers on how McLaren is so good on its tyres. And while McLaren's car has been given the green light by the FIA, the quest for answers from its rivals about what it's up to, is still far from over. But that's going to be the video from me today. Thank you ever so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. And until the next one, take care. Bye.